Game 2 underway here of today's doubleheader matchup between the T3 Warhawks and Premier Baseball. Warhawks won the opener 6-3. Good starting pitching by Chris Phillips was the story of Game 1. Phillips goes 4 1/3, strikes out 8. The bullpen took over from there. Here in Game 2, Ben Bliss will be starting. Bliss, a righty with a high 3/4. Throws the fastball, 79-82. We'll flip a curveball and a changeup in there off of it. He just finished his sophomore year at Heidelberg, an education major. Catching for Bliss will be A.C. Vaughn, number 7. Vaughn from my alma mater of Oberlin College. Always good to see a fellow yeoman. Behind Bliss in the infield, very similar to what we had Game 1. Couple changes, though. We'll have Jackson Powell over there at third base. Aiden Grabowski will play shortstop. Alex Stegman at second. And Caleb McGee will play first through the outfield. We'll have Alex Jones in left, Eric Kaleko in center, and Deuce Knapp in right. As I mentioned, A.C. Vaughn behind the plate here in Game 2. And Bliss's first pitch, a curveball in there for strike 1. We are underway here at the Pipe Yard in Lorain, out at Campana Park. Zach Gasper, the leadoff man for Premier. Takes the ball up in the zone. That'll even the count now at 1 apiece. Gasper single and scored in Game 1. Got Premier on the board early. The 1-1 hit hard down the right field line, but foul. He'll skip into the bullpen down there. I always hated that as a college outfielder. Put the bullpen in the bullpen. Bullpens on the field are a danger. That's in play. Like there's a bench sitting down there in play. It's a corner outfielder. There's a ball in foul territory, and I'm going to catch it. I don't want to have to run around a bench or up a hill because there's pitcher's mounds out there. Just want to be able to run over and catch it like anybody else on the field. Bliss is 1-2. This is up in the zone. That'll even the count up again at 2-2. Bliss was used sparingly at Heidelberg this year. Tossed 2 innings, allowed 2 hits, 2 runs, walked 2, struck out 3. So saw 8 batters, struck out 3 of them. 250 batting average against. This one swung on, hit up in the air. Looks like it'll stay in play. A.C. Vaughn's after it. Called off by Powell, the third baseman, who slides in and makes the catch. So Jackson Powell, nice play. Gasper is retired for the first out of the inning. Powell covered a lot of ground on that pop fly. Looked like Vaughn was under it, but you always give way to the guy with the better angle. The third baseman coming in to get that definitely has the better angle to make the play. So with 1 away, Mike Williams, the second baseman for Premier, will come to hit. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. So Bliss doing a good job so far here in the top half of the first inning, getting ahead with the off-speed pitch and then working the fastball off of it. There's a fastball right on the outside part of the plate for strike 2. So way ahead in the count here, 0-2. Once again, we're using the internet off of the hotspot that we purchased yesterday, so if it doesn't work, this one stung right at first baseman Caleb McGee. McGee will step on the bag, And that'll do it for Williams. He's the second out of the inning. If the internet's a little bit spotty, I apologize. We're doing the best we can. I am Ryan Bliss, by the way. I'm typically calling Bryant and Stratton Bobcat baseball games. I am the sports information director out at Bryant and Stratton, a junior college in Solon. Just can't get enough baseball, apparently. I'm out here doing college wood bat games this summer. My dad coaches the team, and that is Ben, my brother. He just threw his the first pitch to Isaac Stouffer in there for strike one. Breaking ball misses up and win for ball one. I asked if I would announce, and I said, nah, announcing's not much fun, but if there's internet, I'll do play-by-play. Play-by-play, a lot more fun to do. Fastball down in the dirt, swung on and missed. Count now 1-2 here on Isaac Stouffer, the DH today for Premier. One-two pitch, changeup. Thought we had him. Guess not. AC looked like he was popping up to flip that back out to pitcher, or that back out to the pitcher's mound. He thought it was strike three. But the man in charge did not think so, so the count is now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. This ball fouled off into the third base dugout. We'll do it again. Count 2-2. So the Warhawks starting 1-0 this year. Finished last year with a 22-8 record. They were the WRCL tournament champion. Bliss gets Stouffer swinging with a good breaking ball. Give him his first strikeout of the game. That is a 1-2-3 top of the first inning. We'll send it to the bottom half of the first. Your Warhawks coming to hit. Another lefty on the mound here for Premier, and Justin Keller, number 39. As I mentioned, I don't have any stats or anything from Premier. All I got's a roster, so all I got for you is his name and his number, Justin Keller. He'll see, in order, the center fielder for the Warhawks, Eric Kaleko, followed by the right fielder, Deuce Knapp. Caleb McGee will bat third. He's playing first base. Mason Decker is EHing. He was batting fourth. Jackson Powell playing third base, batting fifth. Just made that nice play behind the plate. Aiden Grabowski's playing shortstop, batting sixth. Alex Stegman batting seventh, playing second base. AC Vaughn's doing the catching, batting eighth. Andrew Firgo, the DH, will bat ninth. And Alex Jones will play left field and bat 10th. So, bottom half of the first inning now. 1-1 count here on the leadoff man, Kaleko. 1 for 4 in game one with a triple. Scored 2 pitches later on a wild pitch. Behind the count here, 1-2. Kaleko, NCAC Newcomer of the Year. Watches this one float by. That'll run the count even now, 2 apiece. Bats from the right side, hands held low. Simple batting stance with a good job. Got great fast hands, able to get to pitches in and out of the zone. Lots of contact so far from Eric Kaleko. Like I mentioned, this is my first time seeing a lot of these guys too. This isn't a team I've been following for forever, you know. I mean, I've watched a couple of the guys play ball because they've played with Ben for forever. Kaleko's not one of them. He smashes this one right back where it came from. Kreller just able to get out of the way. Tried to do the super fancy little behind the back snag it so I can flip it to first, but it gets under the glove. And Kaleko's on first base with a leadoff knock. That'll bring up Deuce Knapp. Knapp playing right field for the Warhawks. Kaleko on the move. Good, solid throw from the backstop. And it got him. Nice toss there by catcher Phil Satufer. Out here for his second game behind the plate. He guns down Eric Kaleko, which isn't used to that. He was 32 for 34 in stolen base attempts at Denison this spring. So Satufer might want that ball. Kaleko doesn't get caught a whole lot. Put that one on the shelf. Knapp lifts this one to right field. That'll be caught by the right fielder, Kyle Maruna. A new name for Premier here in Game 2. And Knapp is now the second out of the inning. Caleb McGee playing first base here in Game 2. Will bat with nobody on and 2 away. First pitch called strike. There's music playing somewhere now. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't think it's from us. That ball moves McGee's feet a little bit. Counts now 1-1. Kreller's 1-1. Swung on, ripped back up the middle. McGee with a base hit. Looked real similar to that ball that Kaleko just hit. So 2 Warhawks hit a pair right on the screws here in the top half of the first inning, and we have a runner on first base and 2 away. Mason Decker will come to hit now. McGee the runner at first. 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the first inning. Kreller's delivery's in there for strike 1. Kreller comes set, checks the runner at first. Haven't seen a move yet. This one's off the plate for ball 1. A 1-1 count on the batter. Breaking ball. I guess it caught the outside part of the plate. Didn't looked wide from up here, but my opinion doesn't matter. Counts now 1-2 here on Mason Decker. We'll see if McGee's in motion here with a 1-2 count. McGee holds. Decker rips one right at the shortstop. Williams flips over to second base. They get the lead runner, McGee. And that'll do it here for the Warhawks. They hit 3 balls real hard. Nothing to show for it. This game's still tied 0-0 going to the top half of the second. Bliss will come back out for his second inning of work. He'll see the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, Jake Williams, Phil Satoofer, and Logan Tierney. Williams playing shortstop for Premier. Bliss rocks, delivers. Hit hard right to the shortstop. Grabowski grabs it, throws across the diamond. Got him! What a play, Aiden Grabowski. Nice defense there by the Warhawks shortstop. Takes 2 steps to his right, gloves it on the backhand. Plants throws a dart over there to Caleb McGee at first base to retire Jake Williams for the first out of the inning. 1 away here. That'll bring up Phil Satoofer, the hard-working catcher for Premier, as he catches both sides of the doubleheader today. Hits this one on the ground. Gloved by Powell. Powell throws across, and they got Satoofer, who's probably got a little bit of tired legs. He tries to leg out that one down the line. Powell gets him. That catching's hard. I have a lot of respect for those guys, especially the way my knees are now. I can't imagine if I had been a catcher my entire life. I can barely move around now. I played outfield and pitched. Catchers are a different kind of animal. So 2 away here, 2 pitches, 2 outs. Bliss looking pretty effective here in the second inning. Can't do much better than that. He's ahead of the 6-hitter, Logan Tierney here, 0-1. That first pitch fastball catches the outside corner. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Good curveball there. Bottom fell out of that one. Counts now 0-2. Tierney back in the box. Bliss has his sign. Rocks, kicks. Fastball in on his hands. Tierney's able to fight it off and punch it out into left field for a base knock. So Premier has a 2-out base runner, their first hit of the ball game. Good piece of hitting there by Logan Tierney. Bliss tried to back up the 2-seamer in on his hands. He was able to get the barrel to it, keep the hands inside, and get enough of it to hit it out over the infielders. So with 2 away and a runner on first, Dylan Belknap, the third baseman, will step to the plate. Bliss snaps a throw over to first base. Tierney back in safe with a dive. First pitch from Ben is down and away for ball 1. Ben, a lanky 6'1", 150. Lots of limbs out there on the mound. Whippy would probably be a good term for him. That's something I never was. I was never whippy. I've always been kind of shorter and stout. When I was a sophomore in college, I also weighed about 150, 160, but I was about 6 inches shorter than Ben. Another throw over. He's back in safe, standing up. And 2-1 the count. Ben kicks, fires, curveball, swung on and missed. That'll even us up at 2. I'm sorry, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two away here, top of the second inning. Still a tie ball game, 0-0. Fastball misses up and away. Now the count's even at 2-2. And once again, we're working with the internet here today. We'll see how this plays out. It looked like if you push pause and go grab a drink or make yourself a snack and come back and unpause it. It works a little bit better. That pitch swung on and missed. Bliss puts him away for his second strikeout of the ball game. That'll do it here for the second inning. The Premier Baseball Club leave one stranded. Warhawks coming to hits, bottom half of the second. Bottom half of the second inning. Still a 0-0 ball game. Jackson Powell lead it off for the Warhawks. First pitch from Justin Kramer. Catches the outside part of the plate for strike one. A fastball with some arm side movement to it. Kreller's 0-1, wide. Counts now 1-1. Kreller comes set, the 1-1 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It counts 1-2 here on the Warhawk third baseman. Powell's another Mount Union guy. Makes his hometown in Mentor. Watches a changeup down in the dirt for ball two. Studying civil engineering at the University of Mount Union, so a number of Mount Union guys out here on the Warhawks team. Powell swings through a fastball. Misses. Swings through a fastball outside part of the plate. That ball was sent in the left field again by the premier catcher. A messed up around the horn always cracks me up. I had a catcher when I was in college that would routinely go to throw the ball around the horn and just drill the guy that was in the right-handed batter's box. It happened more than once. Great guy, fantastic hitter, very funny, just a guy you'd love spending time with. But he would get the ball and get excited to throw it to third and just drill whoever was standing there. Little insult to injury, or injury to insult, I guess. Anyway, we got us a 2-0 count here on Aiden Grabowski. He's at the bat now with one away. Swings through a breaking ball, I believe that was, on the inside part of the plate. Counts now 2-1 on the Warhawk shortstop. Just made a fantastic defensive play in the top half of the inning. Clips this one foul. It lands on top of our heads. 2-2 the count now here on Grabowski. Grabowski, not a Mount Union guy. He's over at Tiffin. So, same city. Ben's in Heidelberg University, which is in Tiffin, Ohio, just down the street from Tiffin University. I think he might be our only Tiffin guy. Yeah, from what I got here, he's our only Tiffin guy. Studying business marketing. Lifts this one into right field. Might be a triangle ball. Landed just foul. If that had been a foot to the left, Grabowski would have had himself a seeing-eye double. He was coming around hard around first base, and there was nobody going to pick that ball up and turn around and throw him out at second. Now, we'll do it again here, 2-2. Yeah, Grabowski studying business marketing at Tiffin, out of Avon Lake, Ohio. Preller comes set, the 2-2, misses away, counts now 3-2. So another good at bat here by Aiden Grabowski. We've seen him go deep in the count every time he's been at the plate today. That was one thing I was never good at. I never saw a fastball I didn't want to hit. Grabowski takes one in the dirt. That's ball 4. He'll take his walk and head to first base. That'll bring out the second baseman, Alex Stegman. He'll hit here with one away and run around first base. Looking to get his Warhawks on the board. First pitch to Swegman. Fouled straight back. I'll put Kreller ahead in the count now, 0-1. There goes Grabowski. Pitches low. The throw. Got him. Wow, I don't know about that one. I had a pretty good angle from up here in the booth, and Grabowski was in the dirt before that ball even hopped. So unless he missed the bag, I thought he beat it. But unfortunately, we don't have MLB video replay up here. We can't throw out the challenge and have him take a look at it. Grabowski will be the second caught stealing of the ball game, the second out here in the bottom half of the second inning. That pitch misses as well. We got a 2-1 count now here on the second baseman, Alex Stegman. There's ball 3, so 3-1 count. It sure looked like Grabowski was in there from here. Heck of a throw back there by the catcher. It's a twofer. As I mentioned earlier, he's been catching all day long. He's got 2 Warhawks here in game 2. That'll bring up AC Vaughn. He'll hit here with the runner on first and 2 away. First pitch he sees misses down and in for ball 1. AC hits out of a real crouch stance. Now we've got another pickoff. And he's out. So Stegman gets picked off first base. He was on the move. Kreller caught him. The Warhawks have a third out just early in this ball game on the bases. They've had 2 guys thrown out stealing second and another one caught as well. That'll do it for the second inning. We still have a tied ball game, 0-0 going to the top half of the third. Ben Bliss will come back out for his third inning of work. He'll see the 8 and 9 batters, Jesse Kramer and Kyle Maruna, before turning it over to the top half of the top of the lineup and Zach Gasper. Bliss's first pitch on its way, swung on and missed. He's ahead of Kramer here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch on its way, swung on. Hit on the ground. Skips off the glove of Aiden Grabowski at shortstop. That'll go down as a single. Good effort there by Grabowski. And Powell over there at third base. Just kind of a little seeing eye single. 3-hopper through the infield. Got past both of them. Kramer's on at first base. Premier have a leadoff man aboard. Kyle Maruna up to the plate now. He's playing right field. Bats from the right side. We'll see if Premier tries to put a bunt down here with their 9-hole hitter. Nobody out in the top of the order coming up. Maroon is swinging away. He takes a first pitch fastball right in the outside corner for strike 1. Bliss comes set, checks the runner at first. Breaking ball, swung on, fouled off the bat. Just did get a piece of it, was Kyle Maruna. So, Ben ahead of him here, 0-2. Yeah, pretty surprised Premier wasn't bunting there. Gasper's put together good at bats all day. Got him! Oh! What a move out there. And now they call him out. All right, not sure what happened out there in the middle of the infield, but the runner, Kramer, was dead to rights on the pickoff move, doing the army crawl back to the bag. And our first baseman over there, McGee, threw the tag on him and then looked up and saw the field umpire say safe and didn't know what was going on. Another breaking ball here by Bliss was fouled off by Maruna. Apparently he changed his mind, or maybe I don't know what happened, but he was out. Everybody knew he was out. I don't know if he had a brain fart out there on the bases or what. Anyway, we got one down now. Another out on the bases. 0-2, this one's hit on the ground. Foul ball. So Bliss still way ahead of Maruna here. The 0-2 pitch on its way. Curveball just high. Counts now 1-2. Maruna gets back in the box. Bliss elects to work from the windup again with nobody on the bases. Kind of herky-jerky, has a stop. And Bliss stops on that step back. Hits Maruna here with a 1-2 pitch. He is just sick with himself. Got it in on the hands. Didn't hit him well. Like it was right on the bat, it looked like. So I don't know if it caught an elbow on the way through. I don't know if it was a slider that didn't slide or what happened there. But Maroon is on at first base now with one away. Top of the order up in Zach Gasper. Gasper swings through a fastball. Count 0-1 on the Premier leadoff man. Premier in the orange tops with blue writing, white trim, gray pants. Warhawks in the white pants with the red tops, white lettering. Another fastball. Outside part of the plate, swung on and missed. So Bliss ahead of another batter here. 0-2. He looks to get Gasper for the second time. Gasper 0 for 1. Flew out to the third baseman. His first time up to lead off the ball game. That was a pop foul. Excuse me. 0-2 count. Maruna the runner at first. Gasper, our batter at the plate. There was a pitch out on there. Maruna scampers back. AC Vaughn was chomping at the bit to try to throw somebody out. He's seen Satuffer get two of his guys. He wants a little payback and get one of theirs. AC did a lot of catching for Oberlin this year. Started 28 games, threw out just about a quarter of runners. This one's off the plate, counts now 2-2. 9 of 40, so just about a quarter of them. Two count. Bliss checks the runner at first. Kicks, fires. Breaking ball in there. Strike 3. Got him. Locked up Gasper with a curveball. Gasper's retired as the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Mike Williams with a runner on first and 2 away. Williams grounded out to McGee over there at first base his first time up. Once again, our internet is not fantastic here, so if you gotta let it buffer for a little while, maybe push pause, go grab yourself a snack and come back, and it should work a lot better. Bliss steps back, checks the runner at first base. Nothing doing. Gets back on the mound, looks at Maruna. Kicks, fires, curveball. Yes, he did, says our home plate umpire. That's strike 1. Ben comes set, checks his runner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled back, another 0-2. Another good job here by Ben Bliss, working ahead, just like Chris Phillips, game 1. Attack, attack, attack. Not a whole lot of wasted pitches going right at these premier batters. The only free pass so far is the hit batter to Maruna, and that was on a 1-2 after he'd fouled off 3 pitches. That fastball misses wide. Counts now 1-2. Williams trying to break the 0-0 tie here in the top half of the third inning. Curveball just did get a piece of it. He clipped it. He got a piece of AC Vaughn behind the plate. Home plate umpire will walk out a ball to Ben, give AC a minute, but he looks like he's okay. He's a tough kid. The Warhawks have had a number of base runners. They just haven't stayed there very long. So there's been 3 guys on base and 3 guys erased trying to move up to second. 2 caught stealings and a pickoff. Here's the 1-2. Popped up on the infield. McGee calls for it. Ben thought about going to catch it. Heard McGee and took off. We'll let him make that play. So that'll do it here for Premier in the top half of the third inning. They leave 1 stranded. We are going to the bottom half of the third. This game still tied 0-0. So that's it for Justin Kreller. He goes 2 innings, allows, on my wrong side, goes 2 innings, allows 3 hits, doesn't allow any runs. He'll turn the ball over to number 22, Evan Lewis, another lefty coming out of this Premier bullpen. Half their team's left-handed. You'll see AC Vaughn. A little tough luck there for AC. Tried to hold up, but ended up chopping it off towards the first base dugout. That'll put 0-1 on him. AC was at the plate when Alex Stegman was picked off first base, so he'll get the bat again. Swings through this ball down in the zone. Counts now 0-2 on AC. Here we go. There's our scoreboard. Lewis is 0-2. Breaking ball right there. Strike 3. AC goes down looking. He's the first out of the inning. First strikeout victim of the day for Evan Lewis. So with 1 out, Andrew Farragut will come to the plate. He's the designated hitter here in Game 2 for the Warhawks. Played first base in Game 1. Farragut pops up the first pitch he sees, right behind the plate. Our catcher, Satufer, grabs it, throws it around the infield. Got it around that time. There we go. 2 away now here for Premier in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Alex Jones will come to hit now. Jones playing left field. Alex Jones out of Amherst. He attends Owens Community College, plays in the OCCAC. He faces my Bobcats 4 times a season. Swings through this one. Lewis's pitch on its way. Counts now 1-2 on Jones. Curveball fouled straight back. Jones stays alive here. Count will stay at 1-2. Jones hits this one out to right field. The right fielder, Maruna, will come in and make the catch, and the Warhawks go quietly 1-2-3 here in the 3rd inning. Evan Lewis's first inning of work. They leave them empty. No runs, no hits, no errors. This game's still tied going into the top half of the 4th inning. No score. Top half of the 4th. Mike Williams steps up to the plate. Williams 0 for 1 so far today. Takes a slider in off the dish for ball 1. And my roster says 34, but Williams is wearing 36. I was confused there for a second. This one's fouled off his foot. That'll run the count even now, 1-1. Between innings, we had some birds dangerously close to entering the press box with me, sitting on the window ledge. Men rocks, kicks the 1-1. Breaking ball misses up. Ball 2. Yeah, no 36 on the roster here for Premier, so that must be him. The 2-1. Another one fouled off his foot. Ooh, maybe that one caught AC. That went off AC's foot. That didn't feel good. Like I said, all the props in the world to catchers. No, thank you. I got hit by enough pitches. I don't need to get hit by pitches on defense. Looks like he's alright. So with that foul ball off of AC, that'll even the count back up now in 2-2. Another 2-strike count here for Ben Bliss. And he hit Williams right off the leg. Oh. 2 strikes, another hit batter. And Mike Williams is on to lead off the top half of the 4th inning for Premier. That'll bring up Isaac Stufer, the DH. Stufer, strikeout victim, his first time up. This one's fouled. Looks like it'll get out of play. It will. It'll land back there behind the third base dugout. Powell gave it a good look, though. Yeah, the roof out here makes it impossible for me to let you know what's going on with fly balls. I'm as surprised as you are when it lands. Bliss checks the runner at first. That's Williams. Comes set. The 0-1 to Stufer. Fastball away for ball 1. Here we go. 1-1 count now here on Stufer, top half of the 4th. Breaking ball down in the dirt. That looked like the slider. Count now 2-1. We have a rare instance today where a Warhawks pitcher is behind in the count. They've done a fantastic job pounding the zone. This one's off the dish. Counts now 3-1. The 3-1 swung on. Fouled straight back. That'll run the count full now, 3-2. Beautiful day out here at the ballpark. A beautiful ballpark out here too, the Pipe Yard in Lorraine. Not enough use. It's great to see good baseball being played out here. Bliss's 3-2 pitch hitting the left field. Jones will just keep the ball in front of him. That'll get down for a single. I can remember back when they put this stadium in. And they had the Ironmen out here playing. It was a ton of fun to come out here and watch good college wood bat baseball, just like we're seeing here today. Looks like that'll be it for Ben Bliss. He'll hand the ball off after throwing 3 superb innings. Run into a little trouble here in the 4th. So Bliss's day is done. He goes 3, strikes out 2, allows 3 hits, 2 hits. 1, 2, 3 hits. There we go after that last one. So 3 hits, 2 strikeouts, 2 hit batsman. He'll leave with this game tied up at 0s still. Is that Will Rouse back out there again? No, this is Spencer Marinac out of Embry-Riddle. No stats yet for Spencer. Nah, I got nothing on Spencer, so I'll learn the same speed you guys do. But yeah, it's great to have good baseball out here again. Coming out here and watching the Ironmen play was a great time. They played in the Frontier League, I believe it was. Frontier College Wood Bat League. Or the Prospect League? Maybe it was called the Prospect League. I think the Frontier League is independent ball. But they played great baseball. It was fun to come out and watch. There was always some local guys. Ball was flipped straight up into the sun from one of the Warhawks to the umpire. I actually played one of my favorite games ever. I played a military all-star game out here when I was in high school. Coach A helped set that up for me. We played in front of a packed house. There was a ton of people here. I played for the Lorain County team. We played the Cuyahoga County team. Lorain County team won, obviously. It was a good time. It was a night game, had the lights on. The stadium was packed. They did like a little military salute thing in the 7th. Marinak's first pitch, down on the dirt, blocked by AC. Good stop back there. Keep the runners at first and second. Keep that double play in order. First batter Marinak sees will be Jake Williams. Our runners are Mike Williams at second. Isaac Stuffer over there at first. This pitch by Marinak misses down as well. Counts now 2-0 here on Jake Williams. Zeros across the board so far here for both these teams. That one misses low as well, so Marinak unable to find the zone with his first 3 pitches. Looks to avoid loading the bases here. The 3-0 count. That one will miss as well. So, just like that, 4-pitch walk and the bases are loaded. Phil Satoufer will come up to the plate now. So a hit batsman, a single, and a walk loads the bases for Premier with nobody out. The catcher and 5-hitter, Phil Satoufer, up to the plate now. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Grounded out to third base his first time up. Hit a slow roller over there to Jackson Powell. Marinak has the sign from AC Vaughn. Come set. Kicks, fires. Another fastball down in the dirt for ball 1. AC is going to go have a chat with him. Try to settle him down a little bit. So Oberlin does a great job of doing snap behind throws at third base. AC has come from the catching school of Matt Wilson and throwing guys out at third. We'll see if that's what this conversation is about. Hey, Just give me a ball anywhere close. I'm going to snap one over to Powell, and we're going to get this guy dancing off a third. As the recipients of many of those guys picked off of third base in practice at Oberlin, I can say it's somewhat impressive how quickly they can get it down there. There it is! They had an eye on it. AC snapped it down there real quick. Mike Williams able to scamper back to third. We were so good at that when I was at Oberlin. When we made it to regionals after winning conference in 2015. There was teams at the regional not leading off of third base. Like, they would just stand on the bag. They'd take a half a step and just hang out because they knew our catcher at the time, Blaise Dulcimaccio, was so good at that snap throw to third. Something the guys at Oberlin, my Bobcats played them the other day, and they had a guy snap picked at third. Like I told you, it was coming. So Twofer swings through this one. I don't run the count even at 2-2. Marinac looking to get a quick out here so that double play will end the inning. There he goes. He's got Twofer swinging for strike 3. So Twofer's down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Now a double play gets him out of trouble. Logan Tierney will come to bat now. Now this is Dylan Belknap. Am I batting out of order, or are they batting out of order? Oh, Belknap at the plate now. Not sure what happened to Tierney. Belknap swings through a first pitch strike. I'm not sure what I did, but my scorebook is now wrong. So Marinac ahead in the count here, 0-1. That one goes all the way to the backstop. AC comes to get it. He's on it quick. Snaps it to Marinac. The throw. No ball. He's safe. It was a good try all the way around. AC got back there real quick. Marinac was on the plate, slid in. Just wasn't able to handle the throw and drop the tag. The ball would have been in the glove. Williams coming home would have been out, but Marinac came up empty. And Premier has themselves a 1-0 lead here in the top half of the fourth with one away. Both runners move up, so that double play no longer in order. That'll bring the infield in as they try to cut off that run at the plate. And we have a 3-2 count now with that ball to the backstop. Marinac's 3-2 is... I forgot to reset my count. I think we have a 1-1 here. I didn't think that was enough pitches to Belknap here. I'm all out of sorts up here. Trying to do too many things. Marinac comes set. Got him! Strike 3. Belknap down looking. So Marinac has 2 strikeouts here in the top half of the fourth. Number 21, Jesse Kramer will come to hit now. He bats with runners at second and third, 2 away here. Now Kramer looking to stretch a lead here for his Premier Athletics baseball club. Swings through a fastball. A little tardy. Marinac runs it up there pretty good. Looks like he's throwing the fastball. Low to mid-80s, 81, 85. Oh, that's just bad luck there for AC and the Warhawks. Jones sends it to the plate. Nice block there by AC to keep another run from scoring. AC snapped a ball back to third base that would have been on the money, but it skipped off the runner Stufer's helmet and went into left field. So that ball goes into left field. Stufer comes in to score. Jake Williams moves up to third. And 2 runs have come in. Marinak's pitch misses just inside. Counts now 2-1. This one catches the corner, apparently. That one looked worse than the one before. Maybe a makeup call? I don't know, the count even now, 2-2. Fastball misses up and away, 3-2. Marinak looking to strike out the side here. Nope, off the dish. There's a walk. That'll put Kramer at first base. As Premier now has runners at the corners with 2 away, leading this ball game 2-0 over the Warhawks. First pitch from Marinak, swung on and missed by Kyle Maruna. Maruna reached via hit by pitch his first time up. This one in there. Good fastball with good arm side movement there. Kind of started in at the hip and then broke back over the plate. Marinak ahead in the count here, 0-2. Swung on and missed. That'll do it here, top half of the 4th inning. Premier plates 2 on a couple walks, a hit by pitch, a throwing error. They lead this ball game 2-0, going to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Warhawks looking to wake up the bats here in game 2. Another left-handed pitcher coming out of the Premier bullpen. This is number 28, Jack Ballas. He'll see the top of the Warhawk lineup. Eric Kaleko takes a first pitch down in the dirt for ball 1. This one swung on, drilled to center field. Kaleko's got himself another base knock. So he's hit 2 balls right on the screws. The Warhawk leadoff man is aboard again here, as the Warhawks are trailing this one 2-0, looking to Put a couple runs on the board here. Get right back in this one. That'll bring up Deuce Knapp. Knapp was the 3-hitter down at Ohio Dominican this spring. Hit 325 with a 885 OPS. OPS, that being on base plus slugging. Really good indication of how good of a hitter you are. Anything up over 800 is solid. That OPS split just about right down the middle, as he's had a 421 OBP and a 464 slugging. 54 hits and 166 tries. Rolls this one foul to third base. We'll do it again here. Deuce will make his way back to the batter's box to try again here against Jack Ballas, the lefty out of Premier. Yeah, Deuce 54 hits and 166 tries, 8 doubles, 5 bombs. Drove in 26. Ballas comes set, checks Kaleko at first. Knapp checks his swing. That'll only count to 2-1 now on the Warhawk right fielder. This one backs him back off the plate again, so 3-1 now here. Out of 2 ball games, we've seen 1 right-handed pitcher out of Premier. He started game 1. And Joe Ardo. There's ball 4. So just like that, the Warhawks have 2 men aboard here with nobody out. Caleb McGee, the first baseman, and 3 hitters stepping up to the plate. McGee had a hit in the first inning. Smoked one up the middle. Could do for another one of those here in inning number 4 with 2 Warhawks on and nobody out. The 0-1, breaking ball in there for strike 2. And Ballas ahead of him here, 0-2. Ballas is a tall glass of water, mostly legs. Reminds me of Andrew Miller, threw for the Tribe a while ago. Kaleko, bad luck. Another out on the bases for the Warhawks. That ball got under the glove of the third baseman, Belknap. Kaleko thought he gloved it, came around third base, looking to watch where the throw went to first. But the shortstop, Jake Williams, was able to pick it up and tag him out, diving back into third. As that ball, that's another just bad luck for the Warhawks. 1 away, runners at first and second. They make another out on the base paths. So how do we do? Write that up now. So that'll be a 6U over here at third base. That's a base hit for McGee. They weren't getting him. Now Mason Decker at the plate now. He bats with 1 away, runners at first and second. His Warhawks trailing 2-0. Decker hits this one high to center field. Center fielder's under it, makes the catch. Knapp fakes off second base to draw a throw. He draws the throw, and Gasper is able to keep it in the infield, so nobody moves up. So 2 away now here. Decker flies out to center field for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Jackson Powell now, the third baseman. Powell's a strikeout victim his first time up. Had a walk and 2 knocks. Had a knock and 2 walks in the first game. There goes Knapp. He's on the move. Slides in safe. It's a 2-first throw. Missed down in the dirt low. Hopped it into his third baseman, Belknap. So that'll put Warhawks at second and third now with 2 away. So Powell gets one through the infield. It should score 2. The outfield's playing pretty deep here. Powell swings through a strike. I believe that makes the count 1-1. Ballas comes set. The 1-1. Down in the dirt. That'll make the count 2-1. I think the catcher for Premier had to pick that ball before he threw it down to third. Pretty sure it's a 2-1 count here. That one misses in off the plate. 3-1 the count. Yeah, 3-1. So Powell looking to do damage here. Get a pitch over the plate to his liking. We could have us a tie ball game here real quick. Oh, that was his pitch. Swung through it and missed it. Count's full now, 3-2. So Ballas looking to work his way out of trouble. Powell trying to get his Warhawks on the board. Slows it down. Powell hits it on the ground to second baseman Williams. Williams snaps over to first base. And the Warhawks strand 2. So after 4, Premier lead the Warhawks 2-0. We'll be back top half of the 5th. We're back, top of the 5th. Leadoff man Zach Gasper starts it up for Premier. I think we got us a new pitcher. Not sure he's on my roster. We have a 2-1 count here. That one misses in off the plate. Counts now 3-1. That pitch in the dirt, but swung on and missed by Gasper. That'll run the count full 3-2. Yeah, not sure who this is. I don't have a 49. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So our mystery man strikes out the leadoff man, Zach Gasper, for the first out of the 5th inning. Maybe this is Austin Hunter. $35 for... That pitch in there for strike 1. Yep, I got no idea who this is. That's okay. We'll find out later. He's ahead of Mike Williams here with a strike. That one misses. Counts now 1-1. Let's see if I can get an update on who our new pitcher is. Not showing up on my roster. This pitch lifted to right field. Do snap, settles under it, makes the catch, and there are 2 away. That'll bring up Isaac Stouffer. Stouffer, the designated hitter. Takes a called strike. Next pitch, breaking ball, misses down in the dirt for ball 1. So we have a 1-1 count now here on the premier designated hitter for the day. Update, our pitcher here is Matt Gaskill. I don't think I have anything for a Matt Gaskill. He must have been a late addition. Matt Gaskill's pitch lifted to center field. Eric Calais goes after it. He makes the catch, and Matt Gaskill has himself a 1-2-3 5th inning. He'll send this game back to the bottom half of the 5th. His Warhawks looking to get on the board when we come back. Another new pitcher on for Premier. This is Drew Schreck, a righty. Surprisingly, comes out of the pen. First one we've seen in a while. He'll see Aiden Grabowski. Grabowski singled and was picked off first base his first time up. Warhawks looking to get the bats going here. They've had a lot of base runners, a lot of action on the bases. Haven't been able to push any runs across. Grabowski pops this one up foul. That'll land just outside the first base dugout. I've got Matt Gaskill on my roster now. He pitched the last inning. I don't know if he'll have the next one, though. Shrek's pitch on its way. Up and away. Counts 1-1 on Grabowski. The 1-1 pitch. Misses high. Counts now 2-1. Shrek's 2-1. Off the plate. 3-1 now. So Grabowski in a good hitter's count here. Looking to find a pitch to his liking and put it in the outfield somewhere. It'd be great to have a leadoff man on second. Grabowski rips one through the left side. Off of shortstop Williams. I'm not sure if that'll go down as a hit or an error. I'll put it as a hit in my book. They tried to backpick Grabowski right there off of first, coming around the bag. I'll give him a single in my book. My book doesn't matter. He hit it hard. That's a tough play. That'll bring Alex Stegman to the plate now. He'll bat left-handed. Stegman looks to drop down a bunt. I thought that might be the move here. Fouls it straight back, so he's behind in the count now, 0-1. Not a bad thought. This Warhawk team runs well. I know they've been thrown out a couple times today, but I don't have any info on the guy behind the dish. But I'd say he's thrown out a couple of batters in his day. He's got a pretty good arm back there. Grabowski with a big lead over there at first. Dives back in safe. There's a lot of speed on this Warhawks team. They should be fun to watch offensively once they find their rhythm. This one hit hard to center field, but right at Gaskin, Gasper, the center fielder for Premier. So Grabowski will have to scamper back to first. Another hard hit ball by the Warhawks comes up with nothing. And with one away, AC Vaughn will come to the plate now. AC, a strikeout victim, his first time up. Rolls this one fouled on the first baseline for strike one. As mentioned, AC Vaughn, an Oberlin guy out of my alma mater. Played in 33 games, started 28 this year. Hit .308 for the Yeomen. 33 hits and 107 tries. 4 doubles and a home run. Not a bad season from a catcher. Hits out of a real low stance. Out of Alpha Veta, Georgia, is AC Vaughn. There goes Grabowski. Pitch misses off the plate. Grabowski dives. He's safe. That one gets into center field, but he's going to stay right there. There's a stolen base for the Warhawks. Satuffer's throw came up short. Couldn't get picked out there by the shortstop Williams. Vaughn will step back in with a 1-1 count. Grabowski at second base now. Shrek comes set. Checks Grabowski at second. His pitch. Backs AC off the plate. So Vaughn ahead in the count now, 2-1. Shrek, a completely different delivery than Ballas we just saw. Shrek a little shorter. Kind of pushes the ball. That ball gets through. Grabowski put the brakes on right there. He'll stop at third. So AC Vaughn with a one-out knock puts runners at the corners here for the Warhawks. The DH Andrew Farrago stepping up to the plate now. So Vaughn, not a ton of stolen bases at Oberlin, 4 for 4, though. So when he picks his spots, he picks and chooses and makes it when he goes. Yeah, I was saying, Shrek here has a right-handed, a little bit shorter, where Jack Ballas was about 6'6" and mostly legs, and was releasing the ball from probably a point 3 feet away from where Drew Schreck's releasing the ball. So two guys that are a fun matchup back-to-back. If you're a premier manager, put these guys next to each other. One of the beautiful things about baseball. All shapes and sizes. Pitch to Farrago, misses off the plate. Shrek checks AC Vaughn at first. Comes set. Farrago fouls this one back. Leaving the count up at 2-2. Two-two pitch. Lifted to center field. This should be enough to score Grabowski. The center fielder dives, makes the catch. Now Grabowski will come in to score, but heck of a play out there by center fielder Zach Gasper. Andrew Farrago with a sac fly gets the Warhawks on the board, so they now trail this one 2-1. Vaughn was unable to move up on the play, so he's still over there at first. And Alex Jones will come to hit now. Jones swings through a fastball for strike one. Breaking ball got away from him a little bit, missed up and in. That'll even the count up at 1-1. A good baseball game here, 2-1. Bottom half of the fifth. Premier leading the Warhawks. That one misses in. Jones trying to say it hit him, but the umpire not buying. That'll run the count to 2-1 now. Schreck's 2-1 pitch. Hit up the middle by Jones. That'll get down for a base hit. AC Vaughn's going to put the brakes on and stay right there. That'll put 2 runners on now for the Warhawk leadoff man, Eric Kaleko, who's done nothing but hit baseballs hard so far today. He's got 2 hits in this game. Hit a couple hard balls in the first game. Got one of them to fall. Had a leadoff triple. Came around to score. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. So strike gets ahead of him 0-1. Vaughn runs well for a catcher. Outfield's playing pretty deep, so a ball through the infield should score him to tie this ball game up. Kaleko swings through a ball off the dish. Counts now 0-2. Shrek's 0-2. On its way. Kaleko swings through it, and that'll do it here for the Warhawks in the 5th. They get one on a Andrew Firgo sac fly to score Aiden Grabowski, but that is it. They go to the top half of the 6th inning, trailing this one 2-1. Another new pitcher on the mound for the Warhawks. This will be Austin Hunter. Hunter plays out of Ohio Northern University. He's out of Canal Fulton. 6'5", 215, right-hander. Got into 14 games with the Polar Bears out of Ohio Northern. Through 17 innings to a ERA of 4.74, struck out 11. Opponents hit just 220 off of him. He'll see Isaac Stufer to start. I'm sorry, he'll see Jake Williams. Stufer was the last out of last inning. First pitch to Williams. Catches the outside part of the plate for strike 1. This one swung on, fouled, back into AC Vaughn for strike 2. Vaughn, one of the smart guys at Oberlin, out there studying physics. Got him! Good pitch out there. Hunter Austin sits down the first man he sees in Jake Williams. Locked him up with a curveball. One away here in the top half of the 6th inning. That'll bring up Phil Satoufer, the hard-working catcher for Premier. He's caught all 12 innings so far today. Breaking ball in there for strike one. Hunter's next pitch bounces in there. That'll even the count up at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Warhawks trailing this one 2-1, top of the 6th inning. Satoufer hits this one high in the air. McGee calls for it. Makes the catch just behind first base, and there are 2 away. So Hunter looking to get his Warhawks back in the dugout here real quickly. Try to build on some of that momentum they had going last inning. That'll bring up Logan Tierney, the first baseman. Tierney takes an off-speed pitch down in the dirt for ball 1. Hunter doubled him up. Couldn't find the corner with that one either. So the count's now 2-0 here on Logan Tierney. Tierney 0 for 2 on the day. Hits this one to right center. That'll get down. Knapp over to cut it off. Kaleko right behind him. Give Tierney a 2-out knock. Premier have a runner on first with 2 away. Dylan Belknap coming up to hit next. He's 0 for 2 on the day with 2 Ks. I guess in game 2. 0 for 2 in game 2 with 2 Ks. Fouls this one off into the third base dugout for strike 1. Interesting set there for Hunter. Starts real wide. He's on the mound almost like he's in the windup. For a second there, I thought he may have forgotten there was a runner on first base. He's real wide. Standing almost square. Comes set. Ball lifted to right field. Do snap. Calls for it. Makes the catch. That'll do it for Premier here in the top half of the 6th inning. They leave one stranded. They lead the Warhawks 2-1 going to the bottom half of the 6th. Do Snap will lead things off for the Warhawks. Excuse me. Do Snap, Caleb McGee, Mason Decker. First pitch to Nap, misses up and away for a ball. Nap 0 for 1, walked last time to the plate. Hits this one hard on the ground, right to the shortstop Williams. Throws to first. First baseman Tierney able to reach up and grab it. If he was an inch shorter, Nap's on second. That throw was high. First baseman able to grab it, save the day. One away now. Caleb McGee at the plate here for the Warhawks. McGee lifts this one high. The center fielder, Gasper, calls for it, makes the catch. A step into the outfield. McGee's the second out. Well, Mason Decker will come to hit now with 2 outs, nobody on here in the 6th inning. Warhawks running out of outs. Got to get the offense going, get some runs on the board here. First pitch from Shrek. Backs Mason off the dish. Counts 1-0. Mason hits this one hard on the ground. Gloved by the third baseman, Bellamy. He throws to first, and that will do it here for the Warhawks as they go quietly in the bottom half of the 6th. Another 1-2-3 inning. And we're taking this one to the 7th. Your Warhawks trailing Premier 2-1. New pitcher for the Warhawks, number 11, Manny Nager, will take the mound now. Nager comes out of Denison College, so he's out there playing with Eric Kaleko. Nager made 4 appearances through 6 innings for Denison this year. Struck out 8 batters, walked 8 batters, allowed 9 runs on 4 hits. Opponents only hit 190 against him, so if he can get the ball in the zone, we should be alright here. Got good stuff. Sun going down here in Lorraine. You can see the shadows on the field now. There are lights at the facility, so if it gets too dark, they'll flip the lights on. It's starting to get a little buggy, too. Got some mosquitoes buzzing around me up here in the booth. This one skips off the glove of A.C. Vaughn behind the plate. Didn't look like that bad of a pitch. I wonder if they got crossed up. When I say crossed up, it's never the catcher's fault. The catcher calls what he calls. The pitcher threw the wrong pitch. Good pitch there. 2-1 now the count now here on number 21, Jesse Kramer. This one stung into right field. Just past the glove of Caleb McGee at first base. Induce Snap will grab it, but not before Jesse Kramer has a leadoff knock for Premier. He's on first now with Kyle Maruna coming up to the plate. Maruna 0 for 1 on the day. Reached via hit by pitch his first time up. Struck out last time. Maruna squares the bunt. Pops it up foul. 0-1 the count now on him. Pickoff attempt at first. Nothing happening. Kramer dives back in safe. Manny comes set. Good fastball. Right past Maruna for strike 2. The 0-2 count now here on the Premier right fielder. Wide off the plate, counts down 1-2. The sun's going down. My stomach is telling me it is dinner time. We've been at the ball field all day. Manny Nager tied him up and on his hands. Maruna just able to foul it off to the backstop. We'll do it again here at 1-2. I've seen a lot of good things so far from the Warhawks here on this first day of action. As you mentioned, they were 22-8 last year. Got him! Good pitch, Manny Nager. Fastball. Right there on the inside part of the plate. Gets Maruna looking. That's his second strikeout of the day. He'll just bring up the top half of the lineup here, or the top of the order. Now for Premier and Zach Gasper. Gasper 0 for 3 so far here in Game 2. Strikeout victim his last time at the plate. Nager throws a hard fastball and right under his hand, spun him out of the way. Next pitch, breaking ball, misses down in the dirt for ball 1. 1-1 the count now. Around first, there we go. Yeah, 22-8 last year. Won the WRCL. They were an NABF College World Series semifinalist. So we had a good squad last year, but the way these college teams work, there's a lot of turnover from season to season. Nager's pitch in there for strike 2. So some of the same guys, like Ben was on the team last year. A.C. Vaughn, the catcher. I know Deuce Knapp, the right fielder, played on the team last year. I'm not sure many of the other guys. 1-2 missed high. That'll even the count now. 2-2. But the squad looks solid. We see some good defensive plays. We've seen a lot of good at-bats. Guys getting used to swinging wooden bats again. It just feels different, too, to go up there with a wooden bat for the first time in a while. Give it a week, and